Okay, we discussed different types of genes and different types of inheritance in this chapter. Next, we are discussing mutable gene and mutator gene. So, what is the difference between mutable gene and mutator gene? Mutable gene means the genes which mutate more frequently are called mutable genes. That means mutation occurs very frequently in that type of genes, that is known as mutable gene. Okay, and mutator gene means this influences the mutation rate of other genes. So mutator gene influences the mutation of other gene. Clear it is. So what is mutable gene? Mutable gene more frequently get mutated, and mutator gene have the tendency to mutate other genes. So these two are the differences between mutable gene and mutator gene. We studied point mutation, frame shift mutation. Okay, so next is lethal mutation. Lethal means death. So suppose the mutation occurs, it will lead to the death of the individual. Clear? This type of mutations are known as sickle cell anemia. What is sickle cell anemia? I told you that the normal shape of RBC is called disc shape. It will change into sickle shape. When the RBC get changed into sickle shape, its oxygen carrying capacity get reduced. Okay, when the sickle cell anemic genes are seen in homozygous condition, it may be led to death of the person. That's why the sickle cell that type of mutation is known as lethal mutation. Example for lethal mutation is sickle cell anemia. Clear it is. Next, I wrote one question. List the mechanism responsible for generating variability in population. Variability means what? Changing chromosome sequences. Okay. We are not same as our parents. We are different from our parents because of the variation. So, for making a variability in a population, what can we do? One is chromosomal aberration. Through the chromosomal aberration, this type of generating variability is possible. And the next is aneuploidy. So these two ways we can make or new variety of population. Okay. Next is differences between qualitative inheritance and monogenic inheritance. Qualitative inheritance. We studied that polygenic inheritance is an example for quantitative inheritance. Okay, polygenic inheritance is an example for quantitative inheritance because occur accumulative phenotypic effect. So what is qualitative inheritance? Qualitative inheritance means it is a type of inheritance which involves the expression of phenotypes more commonly. It is a type of inheritance which involves expression of phenotypes more commonly, that is known as qualitative inheritance. Okay, it affects the phenotypic quality. Clear it is. Next is monogenic inheritance. Mono means single. That means this is type of inheritance of a quantitative character. Type of inheritance of a quantitative character, the controlled by a single gene. So qualitative inheritance, and next is monogenic inheritance. Okay, monogenic inheritance is a part of the quantitative inheritance. Okay, don't make confused with this qualitative inheritance and monogenic inheritance. Monogenic inheritance is a type of quantitative inheritance. There occur the action of control of a single gene. Clear it is. So we discuss in this chapter loads of points, pedigree analysis, pleiotropy and type of mutations, and last we discussed this type of similar topics: mutable gene, mutator gene, lethal mutation, qualitative inheritance, monogenic inheritance, like that. Okay, so I told you that this chapter is a very tough chapter. So one time you are seeing this video, you can't be get the idea. Okay, so 2 or 3 times when you are seeing this video and writing your notes, you will be get the idea about this chapter, principles of inheritance. Okay, and Next portion we are discussing, in next episode we are discussing the NCERT questions and also the entrance based questions from this chapter. So clear? So here I am minding this portion. I gave you the homework questions and test paper questions. Thank you.